Is y'all ready to demon hunt for an hour? Because that's what we about to do. I got an hour and 30 minutes for y'all. 90 minutes. After that, it's a wrap. I'm gonna go get in my bed and watch me a movie. I've been watching. This is the most TV I've watched in over a decade. I just want y'all to know that. I have not watched this much TV in a decade. And I'll be watching TV all night. Well, not all night, but I'll lay down and watch hours of TV, and I never used to do that. I started watching Attack on the Titans. Yeah, it's pretty trippy, right? So even I was on Paramount watching Killer Friends or something. I don't know. Something about murdering friends or something. And y'all will never believe what symbol was on the show. I said, boy, if they don't be telling us everywhere. This is a real show too. This was a tree where they found a young man dead in the house. His friends, thank you, Pumpkin. His friends had killed him. Now, this is on hospitals. It's on Charmed, right? You know where else it is? Thank you. Who wants to know where else this is? We demon hunting right now. You don't even know it. Who else want to know what this is on? Just say I do. Harry Potter as well. Close. Very close. It is a car. Mitsubishi. Who remembers me telling you that the reason your car has the name and the logo that it has is because 9 times we did this homework already. Y'all know this. We did this homework 2 years ago, but we did it. I said all of your cars is named after idol gods. So when a person gets killed in a car crash, what do you think that is? Poseidon's pitchfork is on a car. It's a sacrifice. You said, yes, we did. It's a sacrifice. You remember. What happens when a person dies in the hospital and they have that symbol on the wall? Because Ascension, that's the logo for Ascension Medical. If you have an Ascension Center in your, and they're a part of a bigger medical group, but Ascension has that symbol, and they have an A in the middle of it. I wonder what God's symbol that is. This is where they get their money and fame from, undercover. Yep. It's part of the biohazard symbol as well. Interesting. All right. Interesting. Y'all remember the dude that got unalived at the Versace mansion? Remember? Didn't Versace get unalived by his lover? Can I ask y'all a question? Did he have record sales the year after that? And how did Versace change after that year? I wonder if they had record sales that year. He did, and his sister took over. Thank you. I appreciate that. The sister did take over, and she looks like a monster. Sorry, but she looks like a whole witch monster. I know this might offend somebody, and I'm not meaning to be offensive when I say this. And this is not an assault on anyone else's culture or anything. Do you understand me? But I'm happy that I was born black. I don't care. I don't mean to offend nobody, but baby, listen here. Ooh, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm serious. And that's not a racial thing, it's just the truth. For real. And that's not an attack on anybody else, but like sometimes, and this ain't everybody, but when other cultures age, you can see it like fast. And I'm not trying to offend nobody, but y'all see it too. Because I don't know what she did to herself. How old is that lady? Like you said, the wicked seem to age faster. It's something. I'm aging too. I'm aging. I'm 44. Get it? We all aging, but it just seems like some people age faster than others. Girl, I was about to say the Olsen twins. Can you get to Shaika? Promise it was on the back of my throat, and I was like, just leave it. I was gonna say them next, and I didn't want to, but it was right there, and I said, just leave it, sir, because you're going too far now. You don't want to offend nobody. And I'm not trying to be offensive, y'all, but people act like black people is the scum of the earth, and baby, y'all don't know. We be happy. Well, not all of us happy to be black. Some of us ain't happy they black. But me, I wouldn't want to be anything else. Now we gonna move on. I know it's some people that's mad that they was born with hair that grows towards the sun. They mad. They upset about it. But baby, seeing as how I can stand next to my 27-year-old son and people think that we close in age. And they don't believe that I'm a grandmother of 3 and that my baby is about to be 28 and my youngest, well, my oldest is 28 and my youngest is about to be 21, baby, I don't care. I'm happy. And I'm happy. Everybody should be happy that they were born the person that they am, but I am extremely happy sometimes when I look around. That's all. Who's gonna admit that black people are treated like the scum of the earth? Do we got any other people that are not black that will be honest that black people are talked about around a lot of people's kitchen tables? Who gonna be honest? Even if you Spanish or whatever, or you are a person of color, but you not black. Even if you have half black children, when you go to your own whatever family side, it be some comments you have to ignore them because you love the person you had your children with or whatever, or your children are half that. But are we gonna talk about it? Black people are despised all around the earth, and yet you can take us to any continent and someone will find a reason to not be nice to us. They don't know us, they haven't talked to us, they haven't sat down to see what we like or don't like. They haven't even sat down to know our views on anything, and they just don't like us. My family disowned me for a long time for marrying a black man and having mixed kids. Come on and tell the truth. Thank you, Ro. I already know, because all my Mexican homegirls, when I was in Arizona, oh, they abuelitas, or abuelas, and baby, they was not having it, babe. They got to go live with the black folks. It's a real thing. I'm black, and there's negative black conversations. Listen, because a lot of black people don't want to be black because the way black people are viewed. But if they really saw their power, you're the reason for the lip injections. You the reason for the cheek implants. You the reason for the extensions to thicken the hair. You're the reason for a perm and not a relaxer. You're the reason for the BBL. You are the reason for tanning. You are the reason that certain stuff costs a lot of money. So no matter what anyone else tries to tell you, remember I told you the easiest way to devalue or have a person give you something of value is to devalue it? Who remembers me telling you, if I want your diamond, but I know you really don't know the quality of diamond you have, all I have to do is tell you it's a cubic and you'll give it to me. You'll give it to me. I won't have to take anything from you. But if you don't know how valuable it is, then I can easily swindle you out of it. Y'all getting me? Someone can tell you that your dark skin is ugly and then they will go get in a tanning bed, get a spray tan, or take melanin pills. You better wake up. Are you listening? They will tell you that you have lips like a monkey and then go get lip injections. So we cutting our nose to look like they nose, and they going to get fillers to get our face. If you tell somebody that what they have is not valuable, they will give it to you. I was treated badly by a black librarian. She treated me like I was a ghetto black girl from the hood. She did want to help me. She was mean from the jump just because she didn't know I used to be a medical instructor. Because it is a thing that it's a one token. Y'all know the one token, maybe two. Affirmative action and EEOC laws demand it. You always want to be the token. And this isn't a racial issue. This is real life. We talk about everything here. And maybe some of my family members don't know these things are real. So you get to hear it here. You might not have no clue that this kind of stuff be going on because it's all of this stuff that's here, but let me help you understand. We understand our life here, not just a little bit or what's comfortable. We do the uncomfortable. So if you're ready to get uncomfortable, come have a seat. If you still want everybody to tiptoe around what you believe, then you're not gonna like it over here. You heard this woman say she married a black man and at kids, and she got disowned by her family. How is that? And this is your flesh and blood. My black family treated me better than my biological family did. But there's good and bad in every family because there's people that have left their black family and went to a white family and feel like that. I get it. But what I'm saying is overall, how do you disown your child because of who they decide to marry and have children? It's not a good thing that she got married. That used to be the thing is, hey, my baby is getting married. It's a celebration. There are so many things that cause so many pains in people's lives that shouldn't be there, and it's all because of their view. Instead of taking themselves out of what they feel, and this can be in any situation. People always want to talk about what they feel like and what make them feel away, but do you actually care about the people's feelings around you? Right? Because what if he was a good man? Exactly. If they a good man or a good woman, what does it matter? You don't gotta lay with them. You don't have to live with them. All you gotta do is tolerate them, and if you mind your business, you won't be irritated all the time. And that don't go for just interracial couple. That go for everybody. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't be liking none of the people that want to be grown with my daughter, but I gotta like them. I don't like none of the chicks that be trying to be grown with my son. Okay, because this is my babies, but they grown, and so I have to understand that they have to grow and learn life. So when my daughter called me and her boyfriend is laid right next to her, they have clothes on, but I be like, I'm gonna call y'all back. They be like, we ain't even doing no, we just laid. You is too close to my baby armpit, sir. Why is your head on her shoulder? They live together. Why is your head on her shoulder? She got a whole shirt on there. I'm like, is that an arm? Because I know I see both. Is that an arm behind? What is that? She said, that's my boyfriend. I said, and his hand under the pillow like this. So she laid on his arm. I said, well, what is that up there? That right there. What is this? She got her own house. Been in her own house since she was a senior in high school. I don't care. Get off of my daughter! Get off of my daughter! Get off of Get out! Don't sit by her. Why is you on her elbow? Oh God, Jesus, help me! They grown too, and I don't care. That's still my little baby. Go sit on the other couch while I'm here. They got kids and everything. I don't. Can you guys just? I'm joking. I don't do that, but I'd be like, oh my God. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you, but I don't interfere in their business. I don't really say that, of course. But this is what be screaming in my head because I'm a mama. And that's my baby. And why is your arm touching her arm? I don't even think that should be a thing. Y'all elbows or nothing. What is this? Your bicep? Why is your bicep just next to her bicep like that? You said, I feel you. My son's 25. I'm trying to tell you. I don't say nothing. I do not say that, but I be thinking it. Mm-hmm. My daughter 23 and my son is 16. I feel the same way. Yeah, but you have to let them grow and you have to let them mature. And you don't even got to like who they date for real. But you have to allow them life. And when you try to control their life, you said, I'm not ready yet, girl. Get ready. I'm trying to tell you. It make your heart beat fast. and you get a little feeling in your stomach. Like you got a boo-boo a little bit. You be feeling like you got a boo-boo. Like, ooh. You said my daughter's 4. I gotta prepare. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. I know my mom feels that way because I'm her only daughter, right? And I was my mom's only daughter too. And I gave her HE double hockey sticks. She says it all the time. She said, honey, listen. She was my most obedient child and my most disobedient child. What she meant was I did everything I was supposed to do while I was in the house. Made my good grades and everything. But once I left about that bad baby, we thugging it, nigga. I am the preppy school girl going to school with the got it. Soon as I hit up out of here and I'm off the block, nigga, what's up? Where we doing? Where we at? Where we going? What are we doing over here? And then she be like, so the police came and picked you up again, huh? I heard that the police was over there. What you talking about? Mm-hmm. I wasn't there when the police got there. The police might have been over there, but I wasn't there by the time they got there. I know they was over there. They was over there. I wouldn't. Who about to go to jail? I told you I've been listening to this stomach a long time. You said, I know I stressed my parents out when I got older. Baby, I started early. Yep. I'm trying to tell y'all. People used to tell my mama they see me out of town and everything. She used to be like, what? And then when I come on, she said, you was out of town, huh? Mm-hmm. What was you doing it, huh? I went on a road trip. Nigga. Halfway across the country. Ooh-wee. I'm out of here, nigga. I'll see y'all in about 2 weeks. I'm about to go. Thank you, God, for protecting me in my ignorance. I used to be out like, well, it's time to leave this place. So where are we going next? Where are we going next? Listen here. I was trying to see the way. I definitely gave my mom a few scares. Listen, honey, a few. My mama might not see me for a year at a time, girl. 2. She ain't seen me. I'm like a ghost in the very town that she's in. And she ain't seen me in a year. She ain't seen me in 2 years. I know she used to be like, oh my God. No contact. I ain't called home. Nothing. Going through this with my daughter now. Uh-oh. How old is she? How old is she? 28. You going through what with her? She grown. What you going through with her? She got kids. You be having to keep the kids because 28, girl, I ain't worried about what you. She grown. I'm talking about young, like under 18, where she can get in trouble for me. Baby, you. Baby, my daughters, they. Baby, I wish I would be stressed out about a 30-year-old. You would let go. Just let go. She ain't learned I got a granddaughter. It's okay. I'm gonna be honest. Now you might not like me right here for this one, Miss Bossy, but can I tell you something? Sometimes parents be in the way. I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes they don't get it because you keep trying to play God in their life. You gotta move back and let God do what He gonna do. And that ain't you can't do nothing in all of this, but baby, God is gonna help you. You making the progress longer. You don't want it because you still got control issues. So, honey, I'm trying to tell. Listen, I keep trying to tell y'all. People was like, "Oh my God, you making your kids?" I said, "I'm preparing them to get the hell out and to experience life. I'm not holding. I'm not trying to. You, baby, listen here. See, I used to try to tell my mama that same thing. You cannot. I'm grown. When I need advice, I'm gonna come to you. If I need help, just help me. And I'm not saying if I keep doing stupid stuff. I'm just saying I'm gonna try my hardest not to come to you. But when parents be trying to control your baby, 30 years, I got my son 27. I ain't controlling none of that alone. If he called me and asked me for advice, I give it to him. And that's it. I do not call and ask my kids what's going on in their life. That is not a question you're gonna hear me asking. Matter of fact, they call me. Mom, I tried to call you, but you were on live. Okay, I was busy. Cause you gonna understand that this you ain't about to just talk my ear off and be talking about stupid stuff. What? I got stuff to do. But a lot of people got control issues, and you be trying to control your kids. I ain't not ever try to control them, because what they gonna do when I die? If you don't let God be God to them, they gonna be out here in a world in a way messed up. And not saying you, but a lot of people wait too long to start seeing if their kids are making the right decisions because they just make it for them. Well, then you ain't never gonna know. And that's a sucky way to feel, because when you manipulate your children, they go and get with people that and then you be mad because you're not the one manipulating them anymore. Well, you shouldn't have did it in the first place. Parents manipulate their children all the time because you can. Well, are you sure that's what you want to do? Why you change your voice when you ask them? I mean, I don't know. I, so then they start to rethink the decision, but you don't know where God is taking them. My mama told me that God wasn't telling me to move from the West Coast back to the Midwest. Yes, He was, because what I had been praying for was coming to pass. I wanted to go to beauty school, and then I ran into somebody that had a string of beauty shops that was paying for people to go to school because he wanted quality care in his shops. You think that just fell out of the air? My prayers was not my mama's prayers, because my mama wanted me to stay under her thumb. Love her, but she wanted me to stay under her thumb. But God, I had my own prayers. I wanted to move back to the Midwest and raise my kids in the Midwest. I didn't want to raise my kids on the West Coast. So when my son was born, I said, when he get ready to go to first and second grade, I'm moving back to the Midwest because I don't want him raised out here. So a prayer that I prayed 6 years prior came to pass, and my mama was saying it was the devil. But I knew what I prayed for. She didn't know my prayers. Her prayers was not my prayers. Her prayers was get up, go to work, do this, do that, be miserable. You need to go into medicine. You're smart enough to be a doctor. I don't know why you don't go to school to be a lawyer, because I don't want to do either of those things. Blood makes me squeamish, and I'm not lying for nobody if I know they're not telling the truth. So I'm not going to do good in either one of those jobs, actually. Well, that's what I think you should do. Well, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be a doctor. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to work in a hospital. You do that. My dad does that. My daughter does that. That's not what I want to do. All you can do is teach them right from wrong, give them relationship with God, and move on. Come on, auntie. Everything else, you going to be having heart attacks and stuff and crazy. Can't sleep. I goes to bed real easy. One of my daughters is, look, I think I done put every last one of my kids out, except for the baby. She the only one that didn't get put out. Every last one of my other kids got put out. You hear me? Every last one of them got put out. Right around 18 or sometimes before. They came back, of course. But I'm going to put you out there so you can understand. Go on to sleep on somebody's floor for a couple. Your little friend that got you talking crazy. We'll see if her mama let you stay over there for a little bit. And before you know it, they mom, or I come home and you'll say, oh, okay. Okay. Don't think that them friends don't come over to your house. Now, our house wasn't all fabulous, but it was a lot of love in my house. It was a lot of love, support, communication, and all of that in my house. They don't get that at home. They mamas and daddies got them fly, but they can't tell their parents nothing they feel. They can come in here and lay on the floor and color, big and grown, eating snacks, laughing and playing, watching movies, and not being grown, not getting drunk, not getting towed up, being just teenagers here, and it's safe. Have you ever thought about that? They might not be happy about that, so they want you to not have what they have. They don't want you to have what they don't. And so people will tell you to do stuff to get you kicked out so that you can be messed up like they like. People don't think that there's people like this that exist, but it is. It is. And this is the reason why grown kids, look, my kids will fall out with the kids, and the kids be like, I'm not here to see you. I'm here to see your mom. And I'd be like, oh, no, I didn't know y'all fell out. Baby, you got to go. Well, I just needed to talk to you. Okay, but if my daughter ain't talking to you and y'all not friends, you don't get to come and spend the night at our house and you ain't talking to my daughter, like y'all not friends anymore. Well, I came to see you. No. That's not how this works. She ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you. Sorry. And yes, we did have a connection. And you is like one of my kids, but you're not my kid. What you're not going to do is try to come in here and tell me everything horrible about my daughter to make me and her get into it and then think you're going to sit in my face for the next 7 hours. You just went through it. It's a real thing, baby. These kids be cunning, honey. You better watch them. Ash, just wait. Baby, when your kids, if you are a safe space for children, you are going to run into all types of kids. You're going to run into all, if you're a safe place for children, I told y'all I used to live in this complex and I moved while all of the kids was at school. I moved. For all the neighborhood kids was at school, I moved. This just happened in what? 16. I moved while all the neighborhood kids was in school. Baby, it had been about 3 weeks, 2 weeks that I had been in the other space in the same complex, just in a different space. Baby, I hear it's all these kids running on the side. I'm like, they said, we found you. We've been looking for you. You moved and you didn't tell us. I didn't have to tell y'all I was moving. We've been looking all over for you. It was Spanish babies, African babies, regular hood babies, White babies, because they knew they could knock on my door. Because I was going to come get the kids together. Ain't no bullying back here. All the same stuff we do right here. Not that y'all been looking for me. Well, what do you want? Well, we just wanted to know where you lived at. Because just in case we have a problem. Where's your parents? Well, you know how you always solve all the problems at the park? Well, we just want to make sure we know just in case. Where is y'all mamas? Half of these kids moved out of the complex, and when they came in the complex, they was coming to find me. They done grown up, got grown up bodies and everything. We just came by to see, hey, TC, how you doing? I'm like, oh, you done got big. Is that you? They went from little pipsqueak kids to big tall kids. I'm like, oh, wow. Hi, how you been? I just want to tell you thank you. You always looked out for me. Wooty, wah, make sure the kids. I mean, are you the evil person on the block that's always cussing out the kids? Get off my line. Don't be in my yard. And all of this. Are you the person that the kids can come to if they having a problem or maybe their parents aren't available? Because it's a lot of latchkey kids because mamas is trying to buy these bags and daddies is trying to ride these rims. So ain't nobody at home with the kids. Leaving them available for predators, might I tell you. Kids gonna mess with whoever pay them the most attention. You would hope that it would be you. You hear me? You would hope that it would be you that they want to talk to more than anybody around them. And if it's not working, then guess what you got to do? You got to humble yourself and find the way to be able to get through to your child. Most times it be your ego and I'm the parent and I didn't raise you and I didn't. So the what? That's enough for you to lose contact with your baby for the rest of their life. God forbid something happen and they go out and they leave you and they never come back. Not because they just around, but because they can't never come back. What's more important to you? Making sure that you have an open line of communication with your children or being right? Or looking like a good parent to everybody else? I don't care if everybody outside of your house think you a good parent if your kids don't. And I say that all the time. I don't care if everybody outside of your house think you a good husband if your wife don't. I don't care if nobody think you a good wife if your husband don't. I don't care if nobody think you a good grandma if your grandkids don't. And the list goes on. You can lie and tell us you a good employee, but do your boss feel that way? It was a lot of people that got a realization here that they kids did not feel the way they thought about them. But I told y'all from little, my kids could tell me I was not being a good parent. Like, hold up, you've been yelling a lot this week, mom. And I don't know what's going on. Like, are you sad? Because you just real snappy with us. And people are like, oh, honey, I wouldn't let them tell, they wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Do you realize what you just said? You ain't parenting nobody else, so why wouldn't they be able to tell you about your parenting? Oh, I already know I'm a good mama. Do you? Do your kids think so? And I'm saying overall, I'm not saying when they mad. I'm saying overall. What do your kids tell people about what type of parent you are? Because that's what type of parent you are. In real life. And you know who makes you a better parent? Not your homegirls, your kids, because they the only people you parenting. So why would you listen to constructive criticism outside instead of listening to your kids telling you how you hurting their feelings and how you make them feel or how you don't listen? That makes absolutely no sense. You will listen to somebody on the blog before you listen to your kid tell you how to parent. Like, I can only tell y'all, but I'm telling y'all now, I'm sure your kid would want to tell you more than you hearing it from me. Your kids shouldn't have to heal from your parents and when they adults. I'm trying to tell you. And that's not saying you're gonna be perfect, because I used to tell my kids, I don't know why God gave y'all to me. He should have gave y'all to somebody else. And I'd be crying my eyes out like, oh man, I don't know how y'all what? I tried, damn it. You hear me? I was 16, 17, like, woo, you sure? All right, we gonna go and give it a go again. You said I'm pregnant again, doctor. What do I want to do? Well, Donald, even if I did have a man here, you would never have to see him because people don't be in my business. Not like that. I'm not the normal person. My mama didn't see my baby daddies either. That ain't nothing new. None of my cousins saw my baby daddies. They still don't know what they look like to this day. I always been like that. You don't need to see if I got a man or not. It ain't none of nobody's business. If I did have one, y'all wouldn't ever see him. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just telling you. You wouldn't know if it was one here or not. Because when I'm in here working, I'll be in here working. This ain't the CERCA TROVA and family show. Okay. Well, I mean, see, my if I'm single or not, it's none of nobody's business. I get you, but if I'm single or not, it ain't nobody's business, especially not on the other side of here. Thank you. That's like me asking you how much you made a year, who I live in your house, and can I claim them on my taxes? You don't even know me. Now, how much you make a year, and how many people live in your house, and can I claim them on my taxes? I'm gonna need your address and stuff too. And I'll need a STD check, and want to see how your what's that called? Your prostate, make sure it's doing all right. And then, have you had your ears checked in a while, or when's the last time you had an eye exam? I'm gonna need a copy of that as well, just to be sure. I don't know you, and so I think those are things I need to know about you. It's the last time you collected unemployment. How many children are yours, and how many are you claiming? It's the last time that you had your tires rotated. Have you paid your back taxes, or is this something I need to know about you? You're on my live. I think I need to know that information. You said I biddled a little. Wow, I'm just saying, cause wow, listen here. Folks be thinking they entitled to information they not entitled to. You got child support payments, right. Are you getting EBT? How much of that a month can I use or spend, or what's going on with that? Right. Can we get your employment history? We will need that. Are you a veteran, or is there any benefits there, or what? Let me listen. No, they play too much. Hell. Back to our demon hunt. You said I didn't clean my spleen. Listen. I just be wondering. Like when people was asking me, am I pregnant? If I am, is you the daddy? I mean, if I is, what you gonna do about it? Is there anything that are you coming to my doctor's visits with me? Are you gonna keep my vaginal health together? I mean, I just want to know how that would change your life, knowing if it's a baby born in my stomach or not. And why is anything that is happening in my reproductive system any of your business? You babysitting when I had a baby? Or I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. Right. You said, girl, you got me snort laughing. Hilarious. Well, listen, we cleanse our spleen. If you read the 12 patriarchs, you know that emotions are tied to your organs. And so that's why we try to laugh a lot over here, because laughter actually cleans your spleen, and that controls all the systems and all that good stuff. What is it? Antibodies in your blood and whatnot. So sometimes you will piddle a little, as my babies call it. That means you peed a little bit. You might have to change your drawers here. Just get ready. You might be laughing till you can't breathe, slapping folks in the back. So make sure you away from people. It can be a hazard. Listen here. I'm just saying. What? Moving on. Hmm, yeah. Yep, I piddled a little. Piddle. When you say piddle, that means I peed a little. Because they said my dog used to do that. They would scare her, and she would squirt a little bit, and so they said, "Oh, she piddled." I said, "What is that?" She said she peed a little. That's not funny, and quit scaring that dog, because if she pissed one more time and pee a little bit, we gonna have a problem. She gonna be getting evicted. So y'all want to quit doing that. Don't scare her and make her pee. Kids. And they wasn't young. They was like 13, 14, 15. So, no. 16, 17, something like that. They was big kids. They was not little ones. All right. So y'all got about 40 minutes. Something like that. Let's get this popping. Because I'm about to go get in the bed. That's why I'm over here talking crazy. You said splitting your tea out. Cause listen. Listen. This the thing though. I be feeling like I be helping people understand themselves and how crazy they is. That's my job, is to help you understand your crazy. Y'all ain't realized that yet? I get to help you understand your crazy. Uh-huh. Because maybe y'all didn't understand. Yeah, maybe y'all didn't understand y'all crazy. Who feels like you understand your crazy a little bit better now? You can manage your crazy. See, before your crazy was all over the place, baby. Now you can manage your crazy. You're managing it. It's actually manageable. Before you didn't even know why you was crazy. You didn't know. It's okay. I get it. I'm here to help, and that's my job. And I love my job. I'm out here to help you find out what type of nut you are. A pistachio, a spicy Mexican nut, a honey glazed peanut, a walnut cashew. Some people want to be sunflower seeds. That's fine. That's all right. You could do that. We'll have that. It's fine. Some people want to be pumpkin seeds. Some people want to be macadamia nuts. It's okay. A pecan. See, I ain't even go. Right, right, right. Right. So I'm just trying to figure out, help you find out what kind of crazy you are and manage it the best way you know how. That's what I'm here for. You said I need to run to the bathroom. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you, we just help people find their crazy. Now, come on. Now we about to go on a demon hunt. Me a little bit more. I'm still nutters when it comes to them damn. Ooh. Well, stop saying you are, because it'll go away. I'm a wild clean, and I'm feeling good about myself. Me and my daughter just had this conversation today. You a Brazilian nut? Mm-hmm. You said I'm a bag of mixed nuts. Yep, it's some. We definitely got a lot of them people here. Don't worry about it. But it's okay, because your crazy don't offend us. You a pistachio today and a peanut tomorrow. It's all right. You just come as you are. We gonna help you out. We gonna sort everything out and get them all lined up. You hear me? That part. That part. That part, Miss Moore. You said, how am I so good at talking? I get on live and I freeze. You freeze. I've been training for this my whole life. That's so funny you say that, because I literally just told my daughter about how taking your children to church, a good church, is good for them because it prepares them for public speaking. It prepares them to sit and listen. It prepares them for a lot of different things. And I grew up in a church. And so I've always been speaking in front of people because my grandmother was the pastor. So we had to introduce people. We had to sing. We had to do plays. So I'm just used to it. And I've been doing this a long time. I had to do this in person. I just asked God to give me a break from doing it in person, and now I get to do it online. So people used to really start calling my phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. My daughter said, Mom, this is really like that little bit when you was married was the only time I've known you not to have two phones. I said, right. And I got two phones right now. So for 6 years, I didn't have two phones. And then they back. Because I be working all the time. Always had two phones. And back in the day, I used to be able to work them both. I'm old now, so this one might be dead. Then that one might be dead. And then sometimes they be on at the same time, but you said it's scary. I gave my testimony last night on live for the first time. I was shaking. It'll get easier. You said, Siri, play Kevin Gates. I got two phones. And do. And that's my song too. And ears. All right, come on. This the thing, y'all. Who got a pen? Can you write this down? Who got a pen or a tablet? Can you write on your tablet thing? Where is mine at? Oh, the pen is in this one. Never mind. I need to charge that too. Can y'all write this down, please, and time and date it? Whatever it is that God has me to do, I can do it with my eyes closed. And what I mean by that is, God is not going to give you just this special thing to do. You're already doing it. You just don't think it's big because people don't make you think it's big. But what y'all do y'all realize I've been talking to people about the Bible? If you ever met anybody from the time I was like 19, 17, 18, whatever, they'll tell you that I was young, but I had my own crib. And every Saturday, Friday or Saturday, I would cook and invite people over to my house. And we would watch The Thief in the Night, those movies I showed you, and Left Behind and all of that, all the movies like that. We would watch movies like that. Okay? And then I would minister in the best way that I knew how. I was 18, 17, 18, 19. And then 20, 21, I'm still going to church. But now I'm going to like my cousin's house where everybody over there, and I start talking. I told you my cousin used to be like, we're not doing nothing with her. She always be talking about God. This is even when I was 13, 14, and we sitting up in there listening to sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on the money and my money on my, you know what I mean? Like, And everybody gonna tell you, oh yeah, she always used to be talking about the rapture and stuff, talking about God coming back, bro. Every time. Ain't nothing changed. And I was 12, 13, 14, 15, and my cousin used to be like, nope, not Uncle Word. Because she gonna get to talk about the rapture and how we all going to hell and we need to get our life together. When I say I've been doing this my whole life, no matter where I was at, the same way y'all bring people over here and just throw them in the water, that's not new. How y'all don't give people no disclaimer and y'all just throw them in here, that ain't new. People used to do that in my real face. They used to bring, my kids used to bring people and be like, watch this. I said, quit bringing people over here, setting them up. Y'all need to tell them. Why do y'all do that? Because you don't hold up. I mean, they gonna get it like we get it. So when y'all say that, I heard that before. I seen y'all before. My friends, family, and cousins, everybody do the same thing. Ain't none of y'all. Y'all ain't. Y'all could give the people a disclaimer. Okay? Y'all can tell them she is not your. You know what? Somebody already did. Thank you, Angel. About to show y'all the rules. So if you don't know the rules at WOIU, you'll want to take a picture of this here. These is the rules. Welcome to WRU. We outside International University. This is not church. This is school. We do not read the Bible. We study the Bible and other books your pastor tells you not to. Please use your manners. Say please and thank you. Do not tell me what to do. Do not repeat yourself. I probably saw it the first time. Don't come in asking what we talking about. Scroll up or just listen. Do not try to teach my class. If you know it all, teach on your own page. Get disrespectful, get blocked. We are family. Stay and learn. Grab a pen, notebook, and a journal. You'll love it here. These is the rules. These is the rules. Thank you, Miss Angel. But these is really the rules. And why my daughter, I sent this to my kids. She's going to say, they don't even know that's you every day, even before WOIU. I said, I be trying to tell people. They think that this is new. This is how I am in real life. She said, this is you my whole life, every day. Come in and sit down and be quiet. You heard me in here talking? Don't come in here and interrupt me while I'm talking. Have a seat, and I'll get to you in a minute. But I need to... Don't play with me. Angel made these. Angel Eyes made these. And it got all the rules on it. It got all the rules. The whole entire part of it is the thing I love is that she put at the bottom, oh, you're going to love it here after all the rules. See, most people would have put you're going to love it here at the top. We running down all the rules and then we going to take, because if you don't make it through these, you probably won't love it here. If you don't make it through these, you're not going to love it here. And if you don't respect these rules, you're really going to hate it here. You hear me? You hear me? So just, and this is I'm going to say the same thing every day with this. Okay? I saw that. My daughter said, Mom, this is basically our house rules too. Basically. A lot of these is my house rules, which is crazy. Because you're going to use your manners anywhere where I'm at, you're going to use them. I'm going to do rude and stink nasty people. Because then you're going to have people spitting in my food. Or slapping my hamburger patties down on the ground because you got a nasty attitude. Do not talk to crazy. I don't go out to eat with people that talk crazy and be acting all nasty with the people that serve it. Oh, baby, never mind. I'm not ordering nothing. Don't worry about it. Because I'm here with you. I don't want them dropping nothing in my food, putting hair in my food, or some old nasty stuff because you got a nasty attitude. Absolutely not. If I go through the drive-thru with you and you got a nasty attitude, I'm not ordering nothing. I don't even want nothing to drink. I'm going to have you stop me by somewhere else and I'm going to go in and get mine. Don't worry about it. You ain't about to spit in my food. Listen, I worked in restaurants absolutely that. Oh! Carissa, tell us the truth. Carissa! We go. Carissa, tell us the truth. I'm trying to tell you. Your food will be runned around in the trash can and put on your plate real pretty with some sprinkles, and you'll think it's pepper and it's mice droppings. She said, oh, they do it for sure. Oh, okay. Okay. Trying to tell you, and you want to go trying to be a diva and a mean person, talking crazy. I ain't do it, but others did. I already know. My cousins used to tell me how they used to take their burgers and put them in between their cheeks and put them on people. Oh, God. Rub the sweaty part and put it on somebody's bread. They come through there talking crazy. Slap their meat on the ground and rub it right under there where the drain is. I'm not being to nobody, and you making my food. You said yes, all that. The folks that work in food service know. You might not say nothing, but y'all know for sure. And I know people that used to work in food service. And that taught me to be kind, to be generous. And if they have to bring it back, I'm not going to act ugly. Nothing. I worked at Mickey D's and this girl dropped a burger on the floor and gave it back. He never messed with people's food, but I know if you never mess with people's food, but you know somebody did for real. Yes, it's true because my nephew used to work in fast food and he said they did do that. Touch and run across the food and then put it on the plate. I'm trying to tell you. And leave a tip and clean the table up. And you want to treat somebody like crap and they got your food. You crazy. And won't. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to compliment you while you bringing me my food. I'm going to smile real big. I'm not going to be nasty. I'm not going to take a long time. I already know what I want. Because I know you work on time, tables, people moving. Oh, they better not have no attitude. We got to sit here. No, the more people that come in here, the more money they going to make. And you taking 4 hours to act like you just whatever, that's not okay. They work on time schedules. In, out, in, out, in, out. Yes, they're going to be courteous. Yes, they're going to let you sit. But if you still sitting there and don't nobody tip, well, no. General manager for 7 years and a worker for 10 years. And before that, I've seen a lot. Okay. And you want to be mean to the people. This is why I try to be kind in every situation I go. This is why I get free stuff when I go to the store. I don't think there's been no stores that I went to where people were like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead. Is you the manager? I'm the manager. I'm marking it down right now. Do not worry about it. Yes, I can do this. Oh, okay, because I ain't stealing nothing now. I done got the employee discount because I was kind. They have run out to give me stuff that I couldn't afford and bring it out there and to pay for it with their own money, all kinds of stuff. And you want to go around being nasty? It ain't got me nothing but good. I learned that when I was young, working at McDee's. Coworker put his special sauce in his. Oh my God. Do you know that's why I quit eating Big Macs and quarter pounders? And what if that burger is for my baby? And you want to be. Mm, 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 mm. I don't even. Lord, we just gonna move. Ooh, shoot. Y'all ready? We're moving on. Listen, listen. Zarnobog, Czarnobog, Zarnobog, or Sharnabog. I don't know how to say it. Tell me what it means. Y'all should know this one too. Who is it? I'm gonna sleep so good. CZARNOBOG. CZARNOBOG. Who is it? Zarnobog with a C in front. Zarn like barn. No, bog. You're welcome. Who is it? People is crazy. It's a Slavic city or folk figure associated with misfortune and darkness. Mmm. Mmm. Like Chernobyl. You did it, Sarah. Oh. What's the meaning of Chernobyl again? The god of misfortune. Okay, I need y'all to dig a little deeper. Type in spirit, maybe, and you'll get a different answer. Black god. Isn't that interesting? Chernobog, Zarnobog, the god of chaos. Huh. Originally, black god. Who remembers me telling y'all that's why Chernobyl is so important? And that's where Wormwood was. And they hit where Wormwood was. That's where Russia attacked, what's the name, in Chernobyl. Does your mama die just because she have you? She succeeded in producing you, so the moment that she had you, should she have taken her last breath? You got any younger brothers and sisters? Because if you're her first, or first of one, she bared a child, so she have died right after she had you? She accomplished her mission as being a mother. Okay, so it's probably about. We said flipping TikTok. Sometimes I don't think people be ready to be asked the same kind of crazy questions they be asking me. Chernobog is apparently a Disney character also. Nephilim Underground, thoughts on this? Yeah. You said I want to start reading and getting this knowledge in my brain. You can buy, if you go in my bio up here and on TikTok, we have books up there. You can look through there and see which ones. We got a couple of them listed there, and whichever one stands out to you, you just grab that one. Okay. Chernobyl Slavic word for the plant species Artemisia is what? Mugwort. Didn't they use that on Harry Potter? He's a Russian god and American gods. So let me ask you a question real quick. Look. Ooh, I almost caught it. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Black gods? Now you understand why everything, all the statues was made out of basalt. This was a representative of the people who we know that would be in Chad or Sudan. Okay. Isn't that crazy? And they always say, "Ooh, he black as oil." It's so funny that the place that means black god is one of the most powerful power plants in the planet. So much so that what they blew it up and they said it's still radiating power now. Could there be a fallen angel under the ground there? Seeing as how it means black god, I'm saying. Morgwort is also a wormwood. Yep. And they, okay, interesting. Hmm. Interesting. Isn't that what they told us happened in Devil's Tomb with Cuba Gooding Jr.? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, Bellabog is white god. Mm. 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 Like Bellows. that's mentioned in our Big Green Book, Belus, but they spell it Belus, Belus. And didn't he have a brother that was a god, Belus? Thank you. Didn't Belus have a brother? If I'm not mistaken, that they were revered as gods as well, right? You got the wheels spinning. Well, hopefully good. So we gonna move on. This is why I be saying it be different words. There be it be wording and stuff. Mm. Miriam. Meririm. Meririm. Miriam. That's interesting, Jayla. But spell it Meririm. And what comes up? Magus, like magic? Chief of the aerial powers. A demonic prince of the air. Didn't we say that our Bluetooth sign was one of the signs of the angels? Or a magic symbol? Isn't our Bluetooth symbol a magic symbol? Our Bluetooth symbol. Now, can you see Bluetooth waves? How do you connect Bluetooth? It's an invisible thing that connects two devices by nothing. There's no cord. Miriam, Lord of lightning and thunder in hell. Well, did y'all see he's a fallen angel? He's one of the fallen. What is it that Percy Jackson was looking for? Or he got accused of being? By the gods? What was it that he got accused of being? Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Do you remember what I was talking about? What did Percy Jackson? He is a Marvel character on 616. Really? And Miriam means rebellious? Like a fallen angel that rebelled against God? The logo is actually the initials of Herald of Bluetooth in Norse mythology runic symbols. Thank you. Mm. What did they accuse Percy Jackson of being? They accused him of stealing what? A lightning bolt. They accused him of stealing a lightning bolt. And now we know Miriam is the fallen angel. Right. Also a boiling spirit. Like when the water starts to boil when it's nothing going on. Who remembers what we read in the hours of the day in Adam in book 1? What did it say in the hours of the day in book 1? If God didn't do something at a certain time, supposedly connected to the 4 angels of the book of Revelation that visit destruction of. And y'all still don't think words is important. We all know somebody just about named Miriam. Y'all still don't think. And isn't it amazing that pastors don't want their parishioners to read this stuff? You said, though, God, what? The guy at the pool and the waiting for the water to boil. No, he wasn't waiting for it to boil. He was waiting for it to spin. But it's similar. But that was a good angel, not a bad angel. Okay. Miriam was the angel living in heaven according to unconfirmed sources, and it's a fallen angel. Right. Y'all don't think this is interesting? Anybody else think this is very interesting? So Miriam is one of the angels that fell before humans got to earth, and yet he's going to be connected to the angels that come and wreak havoc on the earth at the end. And y'all want to keep playing around in the spiritual realm, talking about you talking to spirits from whatever, and there's trickster guys that's older than how long man been on earth. And you really think that they know you're not even going to be alive in 40 years. You said we've been taught to ensnare our own selves. Come on now. The Bible said they got eyes, but they don't see. Miriam. It sure was her name. And she got cursed too, because she was talking crazy. Not Moses, Abraham's sister. She was a prophetess, and she got the people grumbling against. Wasn't it Abraham? Was it Abraham or Moses? It was Moses. You right? Wasn't it? Is it Moses? Miriam is because Moses, Miriam, and Aaron, right? Yeah, you right. Moses. Yeah, and then she got yeah, right. I'm sorry. Didn't she get struck down with leprosy? Leprous white sores on her body. Miriam is at the top of the infernal hierarchy. Miriam oversees pestilence and spirits that cause pestilence. That's crazy because she got hit with a plague because at that time leprosy was like a plague. It make you wonder if that spirit inhabited her or got behind her and had her talking crazy about Moses, stirring the people up against Moses. We don't know for sure, But she sure got struck down with a plague, balls and whatever. And she stirred the people up and helped them grumble against Moses. And he bring pestilence and plagues like sores on your body that we be seeing in the scary movies. When the plague comes, and then it just be, and before you know it, you got blotches all over your body too. Ooh, that's making my skin itch. Okay, we moving on. We is moving on. Okay, moving on. Ethiel. 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 Who is he? Ethiel. Ethiel. Who is that? Do y'all be looking up to see if this is one ruling celestial body known as Rashi, Lord, or ruler? Okay. What y'all got? A Mesopotamian god associated with the wind, air, earth, and storms. Huh. You mean like storm? Like he would be Storm's daddy from X-Men? Huh. Hmm. So I would just wonder where they was getting all of these superheroes from. Maybe we gonna find out. Anybody else? He has the power of illusion to hide things and make you see what is not really there. What is David Blaine and that other dude? What are they called? They're called a what in this? Are they called illusionists? Hmm. Like this type of magic right here? Still don't think they telling y'all kids what it really is. This is a kid's book for those of you that don't know. Hmm. Who remembers what I just learned a night demon in the hierarchy. Come on. Of the infernal prince Uziel. Oh, okay. A night demon who causes illusions. You mean like a nocturnal emission? Or like a person that is going to torment a person so that they go hurt a person. You said, or the Sandman. Okay. Why do all our words reference demons and spirits? Well, that's what we're trying to find out. And that's why we be over here, because we just be saying stuff and doing stuff and don't even have no understanding of what it is that we really be a part of. Types of magic tricks. Does this come up? That does. And this does. Let's look at the types of magic tricks they want to teach your children about. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. What's that say? On the first page? I believe there's a strong link between science and magic. The fortunes of illusionists have risen and fallen throughout history. In the Middle Ages, there was a great suspicion of magicians, as some people believe they obtain their powers from the devil. Really? What is that? A magic circle and water in there? Really? The Illusionist Guild was inspired by the Magic Circle, an elite society of magicians founded in London in 1905. Really? Disney with all of the most magical places on the planet. We know that, right? We do. It's the ology series. That's what all those books are up there. From about right here. This is all supposed to be for kids, but everything that we look up, it be real magic, don't it, y'all? This over is all for your children. And from what I understand, I'm missing some of the books because they said it's 18 of them. I didn't know. So you mean they tell your children the truth? They even teach them about the eye blind spot. Really? And human vision. That's interesting. For my 5-year-old, I don't know if they in there or not, but you can just look up the ology series on this Amazon. You said they ain't teaching your kids. They come with all of these different cards and things. It's the real science. Now, did y'all see what they said that magic is very closely associated with science? And why do we know that's the truth? Because we read Enoch, right? And the first thing that the fallen angels taught the women was magic medicine and then science. Nurses are called practitioners and doctors are too. That's interesting. And they all do the same things. And they all use the alchemy chemical table to make medicine and stuff and a little thing. That's interesting. Here goes some trick cards right here. They're teaching your baby about all the greats. The incredible Keller. Really? Banana magic. And I bet you if we go look in our Mancy's, all of this is in there. Levitation. We know that's in magic, ain't it? Look, mommy, I can make it levitate. I bet you can. Especially if you don't know that you calling on a demon to come get you and help you. She definitely looks like a. Mm, hold on. It's dead, of course. Hold on, y'all. Let me call. Hold on. I'll be right back. Y'all got some thinking to do, and I need to run to the restroom so this works out. Let me call my next phone. Where is my phone? And I gotta pick it. Hold on one second. Where is it? I'll be right back. Ooh, hold on. Ooh! Ooh, sorry, y'all. That was y'all nephew. Listen, sorry about that. He said, why somebody just blessed me? I said, good. When you are a blessing to other people, people bless you. Period. And he's a blessing to a lot of people. He help a lot of people. He do favors for a lot of people. And God will just start letting money that you don't normally have show up to your house. This didn't I just tell y'all about this? Well, not just talking about this to y'all about how it always worked out for my good. And then here go y'all nephew said somebody just sent me $30. Why would they do that? I said, well, ain't you been a blessing to a few people today? You did some stuff that helped somebody else out. God bless you for that. And here we go, Colin, talking about me. I'm grateful. Teach your kids to be a blessing. They'll have a blessed life, for real. Don't teach them to be selfish. Teach them to help even when they not getting nothing. And baby, Listen, you said it's all of the time now. Oh, okay. I told y'all don't be stingy. Who gonna be honest and say when you start looking out for others? I don't care if it was just giving $2 away to the man on the corner. Have God not came by and blessed you for the things that you give to people, or the time you give, or you helping somebody else? Has your life, like your finances, get better when you care about somebody else's finances? You have more time when you help somebody else do something in their life. Like, selfish people crack me up. Like, bro, you always gonna be mad because you selfish, and that be because it's just you. You only worried about you, so it ain't nobody to care about you. Crazy. Since you started talking about levitation. Oh, I don't know. You might have to go out and come back in. They be mad and broke and do. My kids sure make sure I give to the unhoused. You don't have no dollars. Come on, babies. TT and Mama, you better keep $10 in there. I don't care if you got to give them out 2 at a time. You better keep some dollars for them babies to give out. You said, well, when I started talking about levitation, that's because he was calling. You better keep some money. I told y'all what happened. But guess what? People's always doing sweet, beautiful things for my children. And my baby's been giving for a long. They would cry if we couldn't get nothing to the unhoused, as you said. Mommy, but they need something. Well, can we just go to the store and give him a sandwich? Mom, he looks hungry. Oh, God, please bless him. God, please bless him with his house. They say whatever you say. Y'all. Y'all know this book is for little kids, right? Look at this. Many conjurers claim to be able to make contact with the dead, some seeking to give their claim scientifically by citing the first law of thermodynamics that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You teaching this to my 5-year-old? My 7-year-old? And pastors, y'all don't want to teach y'all. Ministers, y'all don't want y'all people reading. They teaching them in school. These is available in all of your kids' libraries. And these ain't even the bad ones. The worst ones is up there. Still don't want to talk to your kids about magic being real? Still don't want to learn? This is at your baby's school. If you don't teach them the world will, come on. This is a form of magic. Oh, okay. Well, we just gonna. Listen. I have no idea. I can't even speak on it. I don't know. But I know that most ancient battle forms, the reason, like Bruce Lee was able to move so quick. They said it was a spirit, the same way Michael Jackson moved quick like he did. They do a lot of meditation and breathing, and that energy comes from somewhere. And they move faster than humanly possible. So that would be supernatural strength and speed and ability. Matter of fact, let me get this back out because it was just on that page. Well, hypermobility, pole balancing tricks, fire breathing, better nails, incombustible wonders. They got all kinds of stuff here. Escapology, fire walking. All these are supernatural. Like you shouldn't be able to swallow a sword. Right? These are all things that should hurt your human body. I know. I know, Miss Jamila. The amazing body tricks, super strength, weightless arms, and the disappearing floor. The incredible group levitation phenomenons. They tell you how to levitate. The art and the art of body manipulation. Why would they be teaching my kid that? Why would they be teaching my kid how to manipulate their body? You said so they had us going to the circus to see the craft. Yes. I laid on a bed of nails one time at a museum. Scary as F. I bet it was. Mm-hmm. Yep. But remember I told y'all, in the circus, they used to be showing us all these beasts telling us they wasn't real. How many of them think was real now? How many of y'all think the mermaids was real? The two-headed ladies, the bearded. Well, we know that the bearded ladies is a whole thing right now, honey. They was just telling us what was coming out because we got plenty of bearded ladies around here right now. It's a lot of them. We got a whole bunch of bearded ladies, honey. So maybe they was telling us what was coming and we just didn't know already. Because it's a whole bunch of bearded ma'ams around here. Moving on. The man with the tail and the giant guy with super strength and there's a whole bunch of ladies around here with beards. Moving on. Okay. The bearded ladies. Yeah. All right. ETALIZ. ETALIZ. ET, like the ALIZ. Who is he? And I'm going to hit y'all with this one. Ethan. ETHAN. Hell no. And I ain't gonna lie, I know some Ethans that is bad as hell. All the Ethans that I had to watch, all the Ethans, a lot of them was bad. Not all of them, but a lot of them was. It's also an international school, Ethan, or Italis, or however you say that. To furrow or to plow. Hmm. So I'm not trying to be funny, but Ethan is a name in here for a demon. Not saying your baby is a demon. The demon of agriculture. And one of the 50 servitors of Ashtaroth and Asmodeus. Now, Asmodeus was a real person, right? Really? Asmodeus and Ashtaroth was a real person as well. So do we want to safely assume that when this person was alive, 9 times out of 10, if they was a fallen angel or whatever it is, they was running with these folks, or they was one of the giants that was underneath them? Yeah. Huh? Who is Ethan? Oh yeah, Ethan is one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, they both served under Ashtaroth and Asmodeus. So both of them did. It's one of the largest marketing companies for products and brands. Girl, you lying to me. Oh, Edelus, also known as Itzili or Obsidian, is a god of stone and sacrifice. Look how they be playing in our face. Oh, mm. Y'all. A Huli Jing. HULIJING. An e-commerce growth platform changed its name to Caspian, like the Caspian Sea, but with a C and not a K. Really. What is a Huli Jing? HULIJING. A fox spirit. What do they do? Shapeshifter. Huh? A matchmaker? It's a matchmaker named Huli Jing? Jing? Does it say anything else about what they do? The nine-tailed fox is one of his characters. Oh. Are Chinese mythological creatures usually capable of shape-shifting who may either be benevolent or malevolent spirits? What else you got? Ooh, they develop the ability to transform into human form as they age. The story revolves around the love between humans and spirits. You mean like angels having intimacy with the women? I'm gonna read to y'all what I got here, okay? It says nocturnal ghost. I don't know how to say that. A ghostly demon. They are immortal shapeshifters who usually choose to appear in as an animal, or a deceased relative. I'm gonna say that again. They show up like an animal or your deceased relative. Interesting. That's what I'm saying. If you go, do not come visit me once you leave. Okay, here we go. It says in Chinese demonology. Let me see something, Circa. Because people told you was doing too much when you went and got these two books right here. Or three. Let me see right here. Let me see right here. Just these two books. People told me I was going, and it's three more books. I ain't had to wanted to get them because they're expensive. I'm still missing three. Mm. Mm. Ain't the Japanese and the Chinese people the ones that have the floating mountains? Don't they got the floating mountains? Huh? Yes. Hmm. Do they or do they not have the floating mountains over there? Did anybody go watch Rise of the Titans? Troll Hunters. Can you tell me what they were traveling on? They turned the books into movies. Really? I didn't know, Auntie. Or maybe I've seen them and I don't. What was they on Rise of the Titans? Tell me what they was riding in. Anybody don't know? The cartoon by Pixar? You didn't take your kids to see it? Or was you on your phone and not paying attention? Hmm. They was on a floating mountain. Like the one y'all nephew drew. Like the very thing that my son drew on that shirt. They was traveling in the clouds on a floating mountain. What were the giants called again? What were they called? What was another name for the giants? Uh-uh. The mountain builders. The mountain builders. And we know from reading Enoch or the Book of the Giants that Ohia and Mahiah flew a cosmic journey to go see Enoch. But Enoch was still in the earth at that time. So where was he flying from? A cosmic journey, it says. He flew a cosmic journey to go see Enoch about his dreams. Cosmic means what? Where's the cosmos? It said that Nimrod and them almost made it to heaven. How they do that without some kind of spacesuit? Cos, it means going through space. Okay. Y'all remember reading that in the remember we read that in here in the Book of the Giants. See that? The giants began to be troubled by a series of dreams and visions. Mayway the Titan, son of the angel who Barachiel, that's mentioned in the beginning of your Bible, but they call him Barak, reports the first of these dreams to his fellow giants. Huh? Really? 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 Now let's see what happens right after that. Someone suggests that Enoch be found to interpret the vision. So the giant, as to why we have the name Ohio, right here, this is why you have the name Ohio. Ohio, they still say Ohio. They live in Ohio. Old people still say it like that. This is where that name came from, right here. This one. This. The son of the angel. And Ohio is called the Amorite Valley, isn't it? Is it called the Amorite Giant Valley? And they found more giants there than in a lot of places, you mean? Moving on. And they have the giant serpent mound there. Okay. Let's see what happens. After a cosmic journey, Mayway comes to Enoch. Mayway mounted up in the air like strong winds and flew with what? His hands like an eagle. Well, it's in my room, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It is. It's in my room. Well, you know the guy with the wings I've showed you 1,000 times. Okay. He flew to go see Enoch. That's very interesting. Huh. Right? He flew there. And when Enoch saw him, he was happy. But look what it said. The giants await your words. And all the who? The monsters of the earth. And y'all wonder why they took this book out. Mayway is Maui. Oh! Is that what happened in Moana? That the giants and stuff were destroyed and the gods were mad? Oh my God. And they laid down right after that. And the thing got lost in the ocean. Oh my God. Girl, you did. Maui. Mayway. He's the one that flew to ask about why the giants was about to be flooded out. That's the dream the nigga was having. The gods was angry. But God was oh my God. It's been sitting there. You so smart. You is smart and you is kind and you is intelligent. Because he was literally going to see him about the flood, y'all. I'm going to go back one page. Oh my God. Look at this. Reports the first of these dreams to his fellow giants. And he sees tablets immersed in water, being immersed when it emerges all but three names. The dream may symbolize the destruction of all but Noah and his sons by the flood. Oh my God. Right in my face. And I've been reading Maui for forever. Maui, whatever. Knew that, y'all know Revelation is real, honey. Everybody was warned. Everything living on planet had 120 years to change, and they didn't. It wasn't just God's people. Everybody on the earth. Everybody got warned for 100, over 120 years, really, but 120 years to get their act together. Mind blown. Thank you. Never put them two and two together. Mayway and Maui, or Mayway, or Maui. And he was the son of an angel, Baraquiel, who flew to go see Enoch and say, "Why am I having these dreams?" And Enoch said, "Oh, because y'all all about to die. Everybody. I'm about to go, but y'all about to die. I see y'all again at the end, but I'm not going to die. Y'all about to die." And it was monsters. Look at now. Don't forget, it was monsters. You see it? Look. More dreams afflict the giants. The details of the visions are obscure, but it bodes ill for the giants. The dreamers speak first to the who? Monsters, and then to the giants. Thereupon, two of them had dreams, and the sleep of their eyes fled from them. So they talked to the monsters first. Asmodeus is the son of an angel as well. But I'm gonna just do this because we do it all the time. I'm gonna just do it for this one time, for the one time, for the one time. So now when we're going in and we're researching these names and we're seeing that these were the monsters. These people was really alive before the flood. This is how they are able to give us that thing I showed you. That page, that book that I showed you all the time. And I don't know where it is. I think it's in That's crazy, Dad. You just so amazing. Oh, right there. Remember we went through this and they said, "Oh, that ain't real. This is what was living before the flood, y'all." These guys. The extinct animals. How is it extinct if it never lived? Wouldn't it say of the mythological kingdom? It say of the lesser known species of the animal kingdom. And this is written by Doctor. And you know who is for? Practitioners in science, medicine, and philosophy. The doctors. What's a practitioner in science? Didn't we just talk about that? They just told us that our kids, that magic and science is right there together. They're like the same thing. Magic and science. This was a monster that was alive at that time. This is how they can tell us the bone structures of these, because they really lived. These is the monsters that was hearing about, because this is what they created. Because how was y'all giving us the biology of these damn things if y'all never seen them? Where did they get the corpses from to do this? Right. You just making that up? Seeing as how we still got people that's born with these tails right now and these subcutaneous horns. We have that. The cow people. These was your original yes. It's the resurrectionist, Miss L Centrix. The resurrectionist. Y'all mean y'all just doing this from like y'all just making that up? You made that all up. The frontal bone, the nasal bone, all of this where the second radius is, carpal bones, phalanges. Y'all just making all that up, huh, docs? Your femur. So you just gonna tell us where all the extra bones go and everything. You just never seen this. That's very detailed for you to have. How in the world can you do this? You can show me the whole muscular structure of this thing, but you've never seen them? Really? Which muscles go where? That's interesting. Anybody in here take biology in high school or junior high school? Anybody have to dissect a worm or a chicken or a baby pig? Anybody? The only way that you didn't they give you a paper that looked just like this and you had to go in there and find it? That's how you pass your biology a frog, whatever they had you cook. We did worms and baby pigs. It is. It's giants in America. Anybody heard anything from the dude and his wife that seen the giant close the door in the mountains? See this how they mountain builders? Ain't we been seeing these show up in Asia in different waters? The little babies of these? So what if some of these, we seen the yellow ones, the real ones, people like, oh, look, they, okay. So if this was living in a sinkhole in the ground in Japan for 200 years, like the sinkhole that just opened up and then a whole dragon came out and was burning up, so 2 years ago. And now we got giants on top of mountains and on islands that they won't let us go on. It's just interesting how y'all done did this and you ain't never seen it. This is the monsters. Oh, girl. These are the beings that were alive, and I told y'all that. I said, if you go back and you look at all of it, I said, you think they're just making all that up? Somebody saw it. Sweet Tooth come out on the 6th. Ain't this all of what Sweet Tooth is about in our day and age? A hidden laboratory where they're making human animal hybrids, and they were able to survive whatever was going on more than the people. Well, Sweet Tooth, the 3rd season is coming out. You said Stranger Things too. Okay. So when we read in the book of the Giants, when it says that Enoch was addressing the monsters and the giants, and then we go back and we read, that's in the book of the Giants. Then we go back and we read that Enoch was alive during all of this. 365 years he was living with these crazy folks. The movie Prometheus talked about it also. Yeah. With the military after them. Come on now. So is they playing in our face or is they playing in our face? Tell me. What y'all think? Well, remember where I said the easiest way to hide something is right in plain sight. So if I make a movie about it, you'll never go looking for it. Because you think it's a sci-fi movie, right? So even if you really did see it, you would think it was a movie prop. Which means they could have had, because we know who the writers of the Order of the Golden Quill is. They are the ones that keep the lore from the witches and the warlocks. They're also the ones that write all of our movies. And don't they say they always going deep in places and research and stuff? So would we even know if it was a real one? Just found out my daughter's library book is a magic book and it has a warning label in it. Oh, okay. And how old is your daughter, Shelly? What grade is they in? What grade is she in? She 10? Oh, okay. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. The witch said she got online and found real spells for the show. And y'all want to play and not know what's real and what's fake and what's whatever. Fine. The devil, I've been telling y'all, they don't got to lie if they put it right in your face. I saw that. She said, oh, I got online and there was a whole bunch of witches down in Louisiana that called me talking about I was hexing people and this and that. And you don't want your and the pastor, like I said, folks in the church meeting together to watch shows and don't even know this stuff real. Your babies is coming home with magic books. But because they make it look like this, you automatically assume that it's make-believe. And don't know that everything that is in here is in this book. This is the kid book. This is the adult book. But you see what that say. The history of magic, witchcraft, and the occult. And everything just about that's in here is in here. This the adult book. This the kid book. If your kid brought this home, you're not thinking it's real magic spells in here. You're not thinking that they telling your baby what flowers and salt and this and that to get to do a real spell to conjure a demon to your house. But they are. So if you don't know what to look for, you just think, oh, it's a kid's book, girl. They need some paper and some. And they telling your baby how to pick a familiar and how to study the waxing and waning moon and what herbs to go looking for in your yard and in grandma's yard. so that they could come back and conjure their familiar. Maybe this is why random animals are always walking up to our kids, because they not random at all. If your teacher is teaching your kid how to cast spells in the school and you don't know it, and you just think, oh, this little kitty just came to our house and don't know that the witch did that. Had your baby conjuring a familiar at school. The spirit realm ain't like ours. It's gonna find the baby wherever they at. Of course, Indigo Banks. Of course, they canceled Lovecraft Country because of that reason. And we went and found the dang book. Look at that. Because we need to figure out what's going on. We got all the little stories in here. Don't play. We gonna find some stuff up in here, honey. You heard me. We want to know the truth. And you can't just read one thing knowing the truth. You got to know all in all, hun. All in all. Because there's people that told me, remember, who been here for a while? Y'all remember it was people telling me I shouldn't be teaching this? Why do I have these books in my house? I said, why do you have the pills in your house that are named after these demons? Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about why I got the books. Let's talk about why the pills in your purse have them same names. But you, oh, the blood of Jesus. When you see this book, the blood of Jesus. I don't want that mess in my house. And every demon name in here is on one of your medicines in your medicine cabinet. Make it make sense to me? You don't feel nothing in the spirit when you go to CVS? You don't feel nothing in the spirit. Oh! You don't feel nothing in the spirit when you go to Rite Aid with all them demon names up in there on the medicine? You don't feel nothing. While you skipping to go pick up your demon names, you don't feel nothing. Really. But you see this and you fake speaking in tongues. Honey, I can't have that in my house. I won't watch that on my TV. But you don't have no problem popping a pill in your mouth named after the same demon. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. I hear you. And that's why the devil able to run through families still. Because if it's a visual thing and you know it's supposed to represent something, the blood of Jesus. But the doctor then gave you 15 pills for the last 20 years, every day, named after a demon, and you wonder why you just can't get close to the Lord. Demonic oppression or possession, maybe? Because before you leave the pharmacy, don't the pharmacist assistant tell you what demon you taking home with you? And what it could do to hurt you? And you say, oh, no, thank you. I'll go ahead and read it for myself. Don't worry about it. I don't even need you to tell me about this demon I'm about to take home with me. That once I'm sleeping my body, it's going to torment my children once I go to bed. But I'm so tired and knocked out that I can't wake up. So I don't even hear my baby screaming when that spirit, because how can it get into the house unless they get into the strong man first? You the strong man in your house. So if you walking the demon in, then it has free reign in your house while it's there. That's why they used to have people write a person's name on something, and that person will come to where they at. You mean like they write the name on your script, and then all of a sudden it's a whole bunch of mental illness at your house. It went from you to the kid, to the dad, to the mom, to the cousin. Really? So if they put a picture like this on it, it's scary to you. But if they put all of the side effects that come with the demon that the doctor just handed you, that'll make you nervous. One example of what? Medicine that's named after demons? Belkyra. What's the other one, y'all? Zyrtec or whatever it's called. What is it? It's not Zyrtec. I always say Zyrtec. What's the other one? It's plenty of them. We didn't do the research. It's not Zyrtec. I always say Zantac. Zantacs. Gardasil, Gardasil. Shall we go on? Metformin. Did y'all find what's another one? It's a couple other ones that we looked up in all of our older classes, and we was looking in these books, the Dictionary of Demons and the Encyclopedia of Demons, and they was the names of medicine. Xanax was in there. We found it's the chemist's name. Blood pressure meds. It was some steroids that we found. So this picture scare you. Come on, Nuke. Birth control, all of it. Why would you name birth control after the angel that taught men the death blow, even death in utero? And then you name your not fertility, but your reproductive drugs after that, and then wonder why a lot of women are still after taking birth control? Probably because it's named after a spirit that ended life, that made sure no life got happening, and then now won't be no life in your uterus. Is there multiple parts for the book of Enoch? I know this is random. What do you mean? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Chapters 1, 2, and 3, or books 1, 2, and 3. And they don't never stop giving you less medicine. They always give you another prescription that does something different. Interesting. So this scares you, and you will rebuke this, but you won't rebuke the names in here that's on your pill bottles. Well, I guess. And if this is all the devil got to do to keep you from understanding that the word pharmakeia literally means, or pharmacy means witchcraft, incantation, spells, or poison, fine. Sorcery, that's another word for it. Sorcery, incantations, witchcraft, spells, or poison. That's what the word pharmacy means. So it's not a coincidence that all the medicines are named after demons, because witches use dark forces, don't they, to do their dirty work? To torment a person's mind, to make a person sick, to make a person whatever. Ain't that what they use? And they need some of your hair, some of your blood, some of your pee, one of your teeth, some of your flesh, or something to make a potion to affect you, don't they? Ain't that what the doctor asks for when they're going to give you some medicine? And then all of a sudden they say, if you are hallucinating while riding a bike, if you're hallucinating, if you wake up wanting to kill your son or your daughter, if you want to kill yourself, if you start seeing things in the corner, if your throat starts to close up, if you start not being able to pee, once you start taking this medicine, please discontinue and call a doctor. May cause death. All the while flowers are flying. While they telling you all the extra side effects of this medicine, and the Bible said that when one demon come in, he hold the door open. Okay? He holds the door open for 7 worse demons to come in, and a man's situation off is worse than it was at first. Ain't that what happened when you start taking medicines? You take medicine for one thing, and it has 100 more side effects than what it's going to help. Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? Can cause kidney and liver damage. And what do they need? Organs. Mm-hmm. You don't think this is information that pastors need to be allowing their people to understand and study? Maybe this is why ain't nobody getting healed in church no more. Because they always talking about how they run into the doctor. And the doctor said, and the doctor gave me some medicine. And baby, you know I got to take my medicine. And baby, this, ooh, my knees, and ooh, I had some, and they want me to run more tests, and they gonna put this in my body, and then they gonna take a little biopsy, and this is all stuff not nurses, witches do. Doctors are practitioners, and so are witches and warlocks. medical practice, medical practitioner. Y'all remember they used to be called witch doctors? Now they just separated the witch from the doctor because they know you will be spooked. But pharmacy still means incantation, spells, witchcraft, sorcery, and poison. What if you take medicine for diabetes? Well, there's a lot of things. You start asking God, because this is the thing. Your body is shutting down. Most times, like sickness starts in your spirit first. Just like we started in the spirit first. I'm going to get the name of the man for class. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you got to realize, though, the serpents wasn't the issue in the beginning because the healing serpent didn't come from the devil. That came from when the people were being bitten by the asp. It's the type of snake, and they was everywhere. They was just getting attacked by the snakes. So when they healed that up, if I'm not mistaken, the snakes couldn't attack. That was a different situation. But again, Lucifer is always going to take everything that God made and turn it into something that he uses for himself. Yeah. Made the bronze snake and put it on his staff. Exactly. Key and point as to why the wizards always had this. Wouldn't that be a reptile? Isn't this a staff? Ain't this what most of them had? A snake. Ain't that what on the top of Jafar's thing? A reptile? You mean they gonna copy every single thing that God do? And it had power? Jafar's eyes lit up. Listen, Kathleen, I get it. You got everything in your house. I try to. It's these people. These people. They did all this. All of this ain't me. Don't blame me. It's these people right here. And if I tell them to send more, baby, I wouldn't be able to walk in here. They'd be trying to send all kinds of. I got a thing full of costumes in there. It's shoes that showed up here. 15,000 robes. You name it. I had to tell them don't send nothing because, baby, believe me, any and everything that we can think of that they think I can use for a class to teach, it'll be here. It would be here. We got samurai swords, real ones. We got double-edged axes and Thundercat swords with a 48-inch blade on it. Military grade armor and listen, so much stuff in here. I have to find places to put it. I don't need nothing, Tone. That's just it. We got Indiana Jones, everything in here. I'm trying to tell you, crystal balls and crayons, magic wands, you name it. Big rocks. We got light up whips and chains and books and daggers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The real. Don't do that. These even showed up yesterday. These. And I got about. Mm-hmm. Like a magic dagger. Did not God create good and evil? Why are you asking me a rhetorical question? He also created light and dark, male and female. Does that mean that men don't try to manipulate whatever it is that he created? We manipulating bodies right now. We turning men into women and women into men. Are we not? God created a lot of stuff that we changing, like the food. He created all wholesome food. Now it's GMO, modified. Everything on this planet has been modified. The weather. Hell, you can modify your kid before they get here. You don't want them to have brown eyes, they won't. You want them to have blue, they can manipulate that. How tall do you want them to be? What color skin do you want them to have? Right. Exactly. God gave us free will. You gonna choose what you're gonna do with it. We got fruit with no seeds. How the hell you growing that when everything grows from a seed? Hmm. I won't say that he created bad vessels. No, because even those vessels had a choice and they made their choice. And then that's when the evil came in. It's not a choice if it ain't two. You can't choose if it's only one. That's not a choice. That's the only thing to choose. Just like there's positive and negative poles and positive and negatives in your battery in your car. If there was only a positive, it wouldn't work. It has to be both, right? Polarity. Thank you. Exactly. He don't want because if okay, yeah. All right. I'm not about that. Whatever. Listen, wherever you're trying to go with it, I don't care. I'm gonna just say that. I don't know what to tell you, but you don't have to understand his thinking. It's not our thinking. But you can't have a choice unless there's two opposites or two different things. That would not be a choice. And he gave us a choice. And so, in order for there to be a choice, there has to be two different things. Just like he gave Lucifer a choice to bow down or to not bow down. He chose not to. So then he got kicked out. Just like your kids have a choice to listen or not listen, but there's repercussions if they don't, and there's rewards if they do. That's just like in the universe. Ain't nothing changed. But just because you don't understand, don't mean that it ain't. Listen, that's something I'm not gonna question because I want a choice. If not, we'd be in a dictatorship, and he wouldn't know if you loved him or not. It'll just because he's the only choice, and that's not choosing. He wants you to choose. So there has to be something else. Crazy. Right. Just like we don't understand the mathematical calculations that go into why all four of your children might look different and they all have the same parents. Because it's above your pay grade. And not even the geneticists can completely understand it. And they've been so called working on it for years. Or how many times have they told us that the medical studies that they did 200 years ago or 100 years ago was wrong, and now they have a whole new theory because they don't understand. They just be giving y'all their best guess instead of just saying it's out of our thinking. We really will never understand. Which is what God said. My ways are not your ways, and the way I think ain't the way you think. But He made opposites and everything. So, right, they practicing. Mm-hmm. They even changing how to solve math problems. Come on, baby. Everything ain't nothing with it. Listen, that part. That part. That part. That part. So I actually did 2 hours. It's time for me to go. 2 hour, almost three. I said an hour and 30. Y'all got an extra hour and 30 out of me. I'm about to go. I'm gonna start setting a timer on my phone. I love y'all. We did 3 hours yesterday, earlier. There are wheats and tears. That's right. I get it. I understand. It's the opposites, honey. We just said it. I don't understand why you keep telling me about the opposites. We're talking about it right now. You choose if you're going to be evil or not. God did not make you evil. You choose if you're going to be evil or not. That's a choice. You choose to lie or you choose to tell the truth. Did nobody force you? Because if somebody forced you, then you can't be punished for that. You make a choice. You're welcome. You choose to lie or you choose to tell the truth. You choose to cheat or you choose not to cheat. It's all on you. Ain't nothing forcing you. Ain't nobody making you nothing. You choose. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I choose to not shower. To be here. Hilarious. Well, I'm about to go get in. That's funny. So now you can do it. I choose to go shower because I'm a little sweaty now. So I'm going to choose to get off of here and go get in the shower. You chose not to shower. But let me show you how you can take us with you to the shower. You just hold on one moment. I'm going to show you what I got in my bathroom. Now, I'm not taking y'all in my shower because then y'all can see me. But with y'all, I can't see y'all. So this way you don't got to worry about going to the phone company right away. Get you one of these. This is what I use. And it got the thing that you stick on the shower, and you can stick. They come with a couple of them. So if you want to put the key, you're tired of paying for phones and stuff. Let me show you what little. This is the thing, and you stick this on the wall in there, and then and it hold my phone good too. And you can move it out and in. Right? You can move it. So I'll be watching movies. Like if I want to take my iPad, I'll be watching, and it you can hear it good out of here. My phone is in the other room. Didn't I bring it? But yes, and it's waterproof. My phone's fit right. Oh man. These is on the thing too. Where are you? Y'all, I don't know what I did. It's probably in there under some dang books. Okay. Well, I'll just get this one. Oh, there it go, right there. Here it go, right here on the books. Here's my other one though. So I'm gonna mute this. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get one of those and you tired of dropping your phone in the shower or trying to like prop it up, they got all the little colors and stuff. I think it was like $10 or $15, but it was worth it. Yep. And it got the little like space for the little speaker things on the side. You know what I mean? So, and you just open it up and pull your phone out, and it's got the foamy like thing so it ain't sliding around and all of that. Amazon. It's in our store up there. I think it's in the survival stuff, like the disaster preparedness or survival stuff. I put them in there. If you, I mean, and that was when I got them at first. But if it's all size phones, because y'all see these phones is 2 different sizes, and they both in cases. So they 2 different sizes, but this one be in there too. So if you tired of your kids dropping the phone in the tub, or you be on the phone trying to do whatever you doing, they both fit. And like I said, it move off the wall. I be turning it up. Like if I'm talking with my cousin, because, you know, she be in the tub, I be in the tub, so we be talking. And I don't got to hold my phone. If I want to watch a movie, listen to music, and I don't want to bring my iPad in the bathroom, I use this. Mm-hmm. So, save you a little bit of money. And like I said, if you got kids of different sizes, then you can put one in there for the little kid. Like mine is up like right next to where I turn my water on. Because I take baths. I don't really take showers. So I don't have one up high. But if you shower and you don't got the window or whatever, you just put it up there. Yeah. So I love y'all. Hopefully it saves you some money with the water damage and rice and all of that. Don't have to worry about it. And you can put one in the kitchen. So when your kids is washing dishes, if they don't, they always trying to have their phone plugged up and you know that's unsafe, that's a better way for them to have it right by the sink, because it's a little, just this little clear thing. Right? So up by the sink or wherever, you know, everybody be washing dishes and they be want to have their phone, this is a better thing, and you can put that there. You know, buy a couple of them. You ain't got to worry about them dropping them they phone in the sink or whatever else it is while they washing dishes. Look at me trying to make it more comfortable for them to want to stay in there and do it.